Hello, today is Friday, December 4th, 2020. It's Dr. Rhonda Johnson, and today I'm going to be talking about a surge protection plan. Well, folks, you know, we're 8 months into this pandemic, and some of you have been listening to my video messages for the past 8 months. And I want to say thank you, and thank you for your words of encouragement to me. But again, moving to the surge protection plan. You know, we are in the midst of this horrible surge. It is very real. The numbers of people in the hospital, the numbers of people who are getting sick, the number of people who are dying is just rapidly increasing. And folks, it's like watching a horrible, horrible movie. And it seems like the virus is in charge and in control. But it doesn't have to be this way. So today I am talking about a surge protection plan which should help you survive the surge. Now, I know we typically think about surge protectors as those important home safety devices that help protect electrical devices from power surges. Well, today I'm going to apply this concept of a surge protector to surviving this pandemic. So it's all about lowering your chances of getting infected with the coronavirus during this surge. Think of it as a circuit breaker, but it has to come in a package deal because surviving this pandemic requires more than one intervention. So I'm going to list the steps, and the first step is the big one. It's setting a goal, having a plan, and committing to it. It's that stuff that's up here in the mind. You know, the Bible scripture, Proverbs 29:18, says, where there's no vision, the people perish. Well, this could not be any more true than now. So you have to have a plan. And if you don't have one, get one as soon as possible. The virus, folks, is not going to wait for President-elect Biden's 100-day plan, which will take effect come January 20th. I'm so happy that he has a plan. But we need to make the plan now. So if you don't have one, make one, and it needs to involve everybody that lives with you if you don't live alone. Everybody's got to be all in, because if one person breaks the plan, everyone's at risk. So get your plan together, commit to it, and sacrifice together for the survival plan that you create. Surge protection plan number 2 is eliminate your exposure to anyone outside your household who doesn't have a face mask on. Now let's translate this into some common situations. That means that you don't eat indoors at a restaurant. And folks, no, you don't eat indoors at a friend's house or even mama's house or your relative's house. You cannot have close-up unmasked conversations anywhere, even if it's outdoors. And folks, please wear your mask outdoors if you can't guarantee a distance of 6 feet or more from the nearest person. If you have to travel during this surge, don't eat or drink if you don't have to. And if you're at work, if you're still not working remotely, don't take your lunch breaks or your breaks in the same room as your colleagues. Get outside if you can and get some fresh air. Surge protection plan number 3 is to limit your time spent indoors in closed spaces with other people, even if everybody is wearing a mask. So translate into common scenarios. Right now, during this surge, if you can work out at home instead of a gym, that's safer. If you can work remotely, that's safer. If you can keep attending religious services remotely, that's safer. If you can shop online, all of these things will help reduce your risk of infection. Next surge protection plan is to increase that ventilation. Get that fresh air in, folks. You may not know this, but before modern medical treatment existed for TB, people who had tuberculosis were treated in what was called open air sanatoriums, because the people knew that natural ventilation moves the air around. So focus on opening up those windows, and even during this winter, get that fresh air in. Do it briefly, but do it. And whenever possible, Get outside every single day. Layer up, but get outside and get that fresh air. Surge protection plan number 5, reduce the risk of contact infection. Now, this is the least common way to get coronavirus, but it does exist. So you know the deal. Wash the hands often and avoid touching the mouth, the nose, and the eyes. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be getting a lot of packages delivered for the holiday instead of shopping at the mall. Personally, I don't think it hurts to disinfect and wipe down those packages. Remember that the virus is viable. That means it lives for up to 72 hours on plastic, 48 hours on stainless steel, 24 hours on those cardboard boxes. And it can also live on the skin for 9 hours. So keep those hands clean. Okay, folks, that's it. That's the surge protection plan. I hope you'll put it in place so that you can survive this pandemic surge. This is Dr. Rhonda Johnson. My views are my own. You may have other things that you're doing. Please feel free to leave me a comment. And be safe. Stay the course. Stay home if you can, especially if you're over 65 and have high-risk conditions. And have a blessed day.